In today's session, we are going to see about specification of tokens. So, in which regular expressions are the important notation for specifying patterns. What do you mean by pattern? Pattern is the rule for identifying the token. So, patterns are the rules for identifying the token. So, under the specification of tokens, we are going to see about some of the subdivisions which are strings and languages, operations on languages, regular expressions, regular definition, notational shorthands, and non-regular sets. So each pattern matches a set of string always. Note, patterns are rules for identification of tokens. Okay. And the next point, the first subheading is strings and languages. What do you mean by a string and what do you mean by a language? Always a string and a language is defined by the alphabets of that particular string or the language. Alphabet or character class, we used to say. In language English, from A to Z is the set of alphabets or the character class. For digits, it is 0 to 9 is the character class or the alphabet of digits. So alphabet or character class. It is finite set of symbols. That is, the count is limited. It has a finite set of symbols. For example, 0 to 9, you are having 10 digits, right? So like that, the alphabets are finite set of symbols. And what do you mean by binary alphabets? Binary alphabets are either 0 or 1. That is 0 or 1. It is of 2. So that is why it is binary alphabets. A string, it is a finite sequence of symbols drawn from the alphabets. Say for example, if I am saying how, H-O-W. H is an alphabet, O is an alphabet and W is also an alphabet derived from the alphabets from A to Z of language English. So that is called as a string. It is a finite sequence of symbols drawn from the alphabet. It is also called as a word or a sentence. We used to call how as a word, right? Length of the string, mod s will be given as what? Identified as length of the string. Say for example, say. Mod say will be given as 3 because the length of the string is 3. Empty string is always used to identify it as epsilon. Language. What do you mean by a language then? A string over a fixed alphabets will be called as a language. Any string, not a single string, any string that are formed using alphabets of that language is called as a language, right? So it's called as a language. Null set, it is an empty set. Phi is an empty set which is an epsilon with which identifies the empty set always. And the next one is, let me consider two strings x and y are strings. Concatenation is x and y, that is xy is the concatenation. That is appending y to the x string, that is appending this y string to the x string. Y string is appended with x string. Say for example, x is eng and y is engineering and xy is nothing but what? Appending y to x, it is engineering. A string concatenated with an empty string will produce always an empty string. That is the same string whichever you are concatenating it, right? This is called as empty string concatenation. So s to the power, any number of concatenations you can have, s to the power of I, which tends to s to the power of I minus 1 into s. So whereas s to the power of I minus 1, for this they have given example. So s to the power of 5, I am concatenating 5 string together, which means s to the power of 4 into s, so that s to the power of 4 again divided into s to the power of 3 into s. Again s to the power of 3 is divided string. S is nothing but here string. String is divided into string power 2 into string. Similarly, string power 2 gets concatenated as what? S into s. That is string into string. String concatenation with string. So the remaining things, the operations and descriptions we'll be seeing in the part 2 video. Thank you.